Welcome to Slacker Gaming, where all slackers can game. If you are not already a part of the community, then hit that red subscribe button to become part of Slacker Nation. In last week's episode, you saw us finish the first half of the season, and we are just now getting ready to start the second half. So let's finish the second half in this episode, and then we are on to the playoffs. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. Finishing after 97 games, 62-35, 7.5 games over the Rays, and we're going to try to keep this win streak going. Right now we're up 3-2 in the top of the ninth. Let's finish off Cleveland and continue that win streak. And that'll do it. 3 outs in the ninth. Another win for Toronto to start the second half of the season. So adding to that heat streak, win against Cleveland, another win, and the sweep against Cleveland, huge, a win against Boston, and we have a trade opportunity, and it looks like a big one, and it looks like we basically don't have to give up anything for him in the grand scheme of 1 year, so we're definitely doing Yelich in here. I mean, this is a huge trade that there's no reason we should never do this. So we're going to trade for Yelich. We're not even going to look at the other guys. There's no reason to. Yelich is now a Toronto Blue Jay. Never thought I'd hear that. Never thought I'd see that. But it has happened. So let's give Yelich a good day for the rest of the season and a player boost.
In is Christian Yelich, and he comes in as,
and there he is, Christian Yelich, coming in as the right fielder for the Toronto Blue Jays. Never thought I'd see that or hear that, but here it is. Let's see how he does in this game. And Yelich is going to single, go for 2. Yelich is going to double and drive in a run in the bottom of the third. 2 for 4 on the day, getting a +2 player boost. And then we also won, so we get another heat emblem to go against the rest of the season. A win against Boston. We sweep the Mariners. We finally lose to the Angels after about a 6 or 7 game win streak. And here we are in the last game against the Angels on July 29th. We're going to finish this strong for a morale boosting win. Right now we are up 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. 2 on, 1 out. The Blue Jays, 108 games through, are 72-36. The Rays are 10 games behind now, so starting to fall back a little bit, but projected for us to win 98 games this season. Let's see if we can make it happen. Ken Giles in to try to finish this one out.
the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable. Swing and a liner, and he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home?
A double by Ohtani puts 2 runners in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th. And the strikeout of Goodwin, 1 out away from getting the win and save. And strike 3 down the middle, a fastball, not even swinging at it, and Toronto's going to end this one with a victory, adding to their already hot start. So the win there is going to add to our heat streak, and let's see how far this heat streak can take us. The win against the Angels and another trade opportunity coming in. Let's take a look and see if we can improve at second base. Jonathan Schoop can definitely help us out. It looks like he's hitting very, very well this year, hitting .280 with 20 bombs. I think we'd go ahead and pick him up. We're only giving up some potential draft guys, and I don't think that we'll ever get any value out of them where they're at. So let's go ahead and make this trade with Jonathan Schoop. And boom, just like that, we got a new second baseman. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got right now. Baby Vlad at third, Bo Bichette in the DH. We're actually going to move up Schoop up into that 2 spot. Yelich in third. Hernandez hitting 4th. Hitting 5th is Gurriel Jr. 6th is Bo Bichette. Randall Grichuk hitting in that 7th spot. And at first base, Travis Shaw, and at catcher, Reese McGuire. So Schoop not doing much in the game, only 1 hit, 1 for 4, so nothing there. We did get the win, so adding another win and another heat emblem to our momentum. So let's keep it going. A loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss, another win. So 50-50 through that 6-game span. So 8-7. Let's try to get another win and try to get that heat boost going. Trying to get the wins keep coming. So 116 games in right now. We are 77-39, 11.5 games above the Rays, projected at 100 wins, and perform well for a season-long player boost. Let's get it started. Shoop getting another chance and doing nothing with it. He smacked the ball hard, really hard, but he never really did anything with it at all. So again, just nothing really going on here. We do get the loss, and then a win, and then a win, and a loss, win. So we end up, what, 7-6 out of these last 13 games? So kind of just staying around the 500 point. We really got to take off in the second half if we want to make sure to make the playoffs, especially against the Rays, who are 14 games behind us. Right now, we are 81-41 through 122 games. So we got about another 40 games left in the season. Looks like we're in the bottom of the ninth in a close one. We are up 11-10 with a guy on first. So let's finish this one off. And strike three, Ken Giles finishes this one off with the save. We get the victory. That's going to add to our heat streak. We're off to the races in the second half of the season. So the win against Tampa Bay gives us just one, but we'll take it. It's better than nothing at this point. We do get the win against Tampa Bay, who's second in our division. A loss to the Cubbies, a win and another win to the Cubs, a win in St. Louis. We sweep St. Louis, and 3 wins against New York. We're looking to sweep them as well. And then off to Kansas City. But first, we got a pin a loss against a division rival in the New York Yankees. 131 games in. We are 89-42. It's projected to win 104 games and to make it to the playoffs. Right now, the Rays are 16.5 games behind, so we're looking really good. But first, we got to win this game against the Yankees.
Here's that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart with the lead.
Drury looks, and he's going to crush this one into the stands. A home run. That's going to make it 5-4 Toronto. So Drury coming in, getting a hanger. He sends it into left field stands, and the Blue Jays lead 5-4 in the 7th inning.
Torres leads off second with nobody out. Now a drive by
And
deep left field.
is
Looking up is Hernandez.
gone.
And as
Ow.
fans here on television,
Aaron Judge with a home run. Going to give the Yankees the lead again in the bottom of the 7th.
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the
And the Judge home runs ends up being the game winner. Toronto losing 6-5. So a loss and then another loss. We are on a cold streak now. We did end up winning 2. And then a loss against the Athletics. So 500 there over the cold streak. Let's see if we can get back on a hot streak before the end of the season hits. We're 136 games in, 91-45. Hopefully we can get on a run here. Beat strong contender for the morale boost. Guy on first and second in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to try to get them in, get some runs in, and win this game and continue the heat streak.
Chris Davis next to bat.
Going to intentionally walk Davis. Hopefully set up the double play here. And a strikeout there will definitely help. Now 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Font going up against Sean Murphy here. And the slider gets him on the strikeout. So it is still 6-6 going into the bottom of the 9th. Toronto going to try to walk this one off. Yelich up trying to end this game now with a walk-off. Toronto's been doing it a lot lately. And just like that, Yelich goes deep. Home run to right field. Yelich walks it off for Toronto. Toronto taking the lead and the win in the 9th. Toronto, a huge home run by Yelich, and that will definitely go on to the heat streak and help us continue to win the rest of the second half of the season. Let's go. So we finished strong with the 2 fire emblems. They're going to add that to the cold emblem, and it should switch us back to the warm, and then we can continue the rest of the season. Hopefully going to finish off the season on a good note. Toronto playing very well lately. Have had a few hiccups along the way, but have played very, very well lately. Success there. Going to add to it. Now we are on a hot streak. Let's see how long we can continue this hot streak. We ended up with the win against the A's, a loss, a win against the A's, so we split 50-50. A win in Detroit, another win in Detroit, another win in Detroit, swept Detroit, Now we got a win and a loss in Tampa Bay, so this could be the deciding game in the Tampa Bay series. Chance to officially clinch the division. This is huge as we are 19 games up on the Rays, so a win here would clinch it for us. Right now, 144 games in, 97-47 for the Blue Jays. Absolutely crazy. So let's go ahead, jump into the game in the top of the 8th. We are down by 2-1. Top of the 8th. Let's win this, clinch the division, and be done with this season. And on to the playoffs.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
So Toronto not able to clinch it in the last game, but we'll see what happens in the next game. Since Tampa Bay did win this game, we do not clinch the division yet, but I have a feeling we will win the division and we will be on to the playoffs. So the next game we'll have the ability to clinch it here. Still 18.5 games above the Rays. We're going in the bottom of the 7th against Baltimore, trying to pin a loss against a division rival.
Play. Number 10. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
And McGuire with the shot here off the pole. Nicks the pull on the way out of the ballpark, and just like that, Toronto taking a 1-0 lead in the 8th inning. Will it be enough to finish out with the win and take the division and solidify our spot in the playoffs? JAYS into this one to finish this game out, give us the division, and send us into the playoffs. Get out of here. And there it is, JAYS getting the save after allowing a couple people on base. A huge save for the Toronto Blue Jays. Great win. Hopefully that'll be the rest of the second half of the season is wins, wins, wins. We want to get into the playoffs and do some damage in the playoffs. So just like that, on a heat streak. Let's see how long we can do it. We got the win against Baltimore, another win, a loss, a Yankee win, 2 Yankees wins, a loss. Philly, a win and a loss. A couple of losses. Oh, we are starting to lose a couple. Wins, losses left and right. Second half, we completed it. We are done with the season. We ended up with 106 wins, 56 losses. Expected to win 92 games. We won 14 more than we were supposed to. Finished the second half perfect, just like we wanted to. Finished first in division, second in batting, first in pitching, 20th in fielding, and A+ from the front office. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button so that you can watch the playoffs. It will be the last episode of this March to October. Till next time, Slacker out.